This conference will now be recorded.
Zahra, am I audible?
Yes, now you are. Sorry, I couldn't hear you before.
I'm going to start now.
Okay.
Welcome to DevOps training. This is Shadab Akhtar. I'm a software consultant and corporate trainer. We are working with Terraform. In the last session, we discussed about understanding Terraform. Terraform is an infrastructure as a code. We can push configuration from our laptop, desktop, or company server or cloud virtual machines. And we can create resources in cloud provider. One of example is AWS. So in the last session, we discussed a couple of things. This time I want to discuss about access key ID and secret access key. So keep in your mind this access key ID and secret access key comes under AWS One Service, IAM, Identity and Access Management Service. Identity, Identity and Access Management Service. So this is one of AWS service, Identity and Access Management Service. In IAM, you can create access key ID and secret access key. And you can use these keys for your Terraform as a provider. Either you are a root account holder in your AWS account or you are user. In both cases, you can use IAM, access key ID and secret access key. In my case, I'm a root account holder. For example, you are working as a root account holder, working with root. If you are working with root account, so you can go and you can download CSV file. CSV file have information about access key ID and secret access key. These are security keys, keep in your mind. Don't share your root account keys to anyone. Anyone I'm saying. Because in root account, if you are going to share your access key ID and secret access key, so your account may be compromised or your account may be unnecessarily used. So be careful about access key ID and secret access key. If you are going to create IAM access key ID and secret access key and provide access key ID and secret access key to genuine user, if you are going to share to unauthorized user, unknown user, maybe your service will be compromised or your service may be misused. Be careful about access key ID and secret access key. Let me show you in my root account. This is my AWS account, and in this account, you can download access key ID and secret access key. In my case, I'm working in a Mumbai region. This is Mumbai region. In your region, you will find region-based access key ID and secret access key. But for root account, you can use for any service in AWS. Means you can create any service, you can use any service in a root account because you have authority to run any service or create any service or see any service. This time I'm going in a right hand side upper corner. This is my name, Shadab Akhtar. In a small down arrow, you can click. You will find multiple options. One of option in drop down menu is security credentials. This is for security credentials. In security credential, if you'll focus, so right now I am in identity and access management service. Identity and access management service. Your security credentials. Especially, I want to focus you on access key ID and secret access key. This is option to download. I'm gonna click on here and you can see you can create a new keys or you can go ahead with your existing keys. I already downloaded or created my key. You can see right now it is showing here August 26, 2022. This is my access key ID. And this key will work only for the Mumbai region. If you want to use this key for any other region, means showing specifically for AP-South-1 Mumbai region. But global means you can create any service in AWS. And showing here right now it is active. And then I use last time for CloudFormation. And the next thing means this is the last time you can download. And after that you cannot download. You can create a new key anytime. You can create new key anytime, but if you are already downloaded, you cannot, if you are delete or you share your key and accidentally you delete or unfortunately you delete, then you cannot go and download again. But you can create a new key anytime. So in this case, I already have a key. If you want to create a key, directly click on here, create a new access key, and then you can proceed. And also, you can delete the keys. For example, in this case, showing here, option delete. So I already have a keys. If you'll focus in my laptop, so you need a secure and accessible place, and don't share your key to anyone. Here is 2022. I have a directory AWS, and here is a key pairs as well as my keys. If you'll focus, this is root AWS 4 means this is my account keys. I already downloaded this CSV file in a form of Excel, and then you can see this is access key ID and secret access key. I want to use this key to create resources with the help of Terraform script. Last time I already showed you how you are going to set up Terraform path in Windows. This time I'm going for AWS virtual machine. So let me go ahead with official site, Terraform site first. So let me go to the notes. In the last session, I already discussed about download. So you can download from this URL. I'm just going to copy and let me go ahead with new incognito window. And then I want to paste this URL, and I already downloaded for Windows. And this time I'm going for Linux and I want to set up on Amazon Linux. This is Linux option. You can download and create with the help of Windows. You can download, you can set a path, and then you can use. This time I'm going for Linux, Amazon Linux. These all are distributions like Ubuntu, Debian, CentOS, Red Hat Enterprise Linux, Fedora, Amazon Linux, Homebrew. So these all are options. For Amazon Linux, you can follow these steps or these commands. I'm just going back to the nodes, and these commands I want to use. So working with Amazon Linux. Either you can create a script in your local laptop or desktop or in Windows and you can use, or you can work with Linux or you can work with Mac operating systems. So this time I want to proceed with these commands. This is the first command. With the help of yum module, we can install utils, and after that we need to download. We need to configure, and then we need to install. Let me go back to AWS EC2 service. I'm going to click on service and EC2. I want to proceed with instances, and here are multiple instances. Okay, so this time I want to proceed with this Shadab virtual machine medium, and I want to go ahead with the start. Right now it is in running state. Let me connect with this virtual machine. I want to reload this page or refresh this page, and I want to select this virtual machine, and I want to copy IP address. Let me connect with this virtual machine. I'm going ahead with participation, and then ec2-user @ IP address. And I'm gonna click on plus sign, then authentication, then allow agent forwarding, appearance, and then change. And I want to go ahead with 12 size. I'm gonna click on OK and click on open. Now accept. I'm successfully connected with this virtual machine. Okay, so I want to use these commands: sudo yum install -y and yum utils. Showing here already installed and latest version. This is the beauty of Amazon Linux. Most of the package will be already installed. So this time it is showing already installed. Let me go to the next. Okay, now you can see a repository saved to the etc yum.repos.d hashicorp.repo. HashiCorp is a company to taking care of Terraform. HashiCorp is a corporation. HashiCorp is a programming, language for Terraform also. And then let me go ahead with this command: sudo yum -y installed and then Terraform. Now process is complete. I want to give clear command for clear screen. Let me go ahead with terraform version. Now showing Terraform v1.3.4. So we are working with Terraform 1.3.4. So this is version. Okay. As I said that you need to create a Terraform file. So directly you can create in normal with the normal command touch main. Okay, let me create a directory first, mkdir. For example, this is Zahra Terraform and then project 1. Okay, project 1. Fine, let me go inside. Now, you would not find anything inside. Okay, before going to use Terraform script and all, I want to show you AWS version. So this is also the advantage of AWS virtual machine or Amazon virtual machine. By default, you will find AWS version. If you have AWS version already, so you can configure your access key ID and secret access key. In this case, you can see AWS version. Already AWS CLI command line interface is already available 1.18.147. Python is already installed here. Linux package is already installed here, right? This is the beauty of AWS Amazon Linux. This is benefit of AWS Amazon Linux virtual machine. So this is AWS version, okay? And then you need to configure your access key ID and secret access key. Configure access key ID and secret access key. With the help of command, AWS configure command, you can configure. With the help of this command, you can configure your access key ID and secret access key. So I'm going ahead. Okay. I'm not going for setup access key ID and secret access key. Directly, I want to use access key ID and secret access key in a script. So directly, I want to go to main.tf. In the last session, we was working here, main.tf. I'm just going to copy this main.tf. So main.tf comes under, your project. So here is multiple projects. I want to go ahead for Zahara and then hyphen terraform. And in this, I want to create a main.tf. Main touch command is used to create a file, and then main.tf file, terraform file. It is created successfully, and after that, we can keep its script inside. So let's understand about script. I'm going ahead with few examples which I already have. So let me go ahead with my personal notes this time. So I'm going ahead with DevOps and then Terraform. Here is exercise file, Terraform deep dive, Terraform test. Okay, let me go ahead with C drive. Here is a Terraform hands-on. Okay, I'm going ahead with this one, S3 bucket, M1 S3 bucket. For example, I want to create S3 bucket. See, I already said to you that you can use your virtual machine or your laptop or desktop. This time we are using Amazon Linux, right? So Amazon Linux we are using, and then with the help of this, I want to create S3 bucket. S3 bucket. So I have a main file. In this main.tf, I need to keep a script, and then with the help of this script, I want to create resource. So AWS is one of such S3, simple storage service. With the help of this script, I want to create S3 bucket. Let's see first S3 bucket and understand about S3 bucket little bit. So I'm just going ahead, and if you will search in services, one of service you will find storage service. See here, in a last you will find one of services storage service. In storage service you will find one of service S3. S3 stands for simple storage service. One of services S3. S3 stands for simple storage service, scalable storage in a cloud. You can keep your unlimited data in S3. S3 is a very first service Amazon launched. In 2006, officially launched, Amazon launched two services, EC2 and S3. S3 is ideal for storage, means you can keep your images, audio, video, tar file, zip file in S3. Look like Google Drive or look like OneDrive like that. You can keep your images, audio, video, tar file, zip file, etc. in S3. You can host your static website in S3. Many more advantages for AWS, or many more feature in S3 bucket. So I'm going ahead with this service this time. Now, I have two buckets. This is Amazon S3 simple storage service. And you can see I have bucket means look like a container where you can keep your images, audio, video, tar file, zip file, etc. You can keep your company backup also. So here is bucket. For example, I want to click on this bucket. Showing here no objects. Objects means images, audio, video, tar file, zip file, etc. So I want to create a bucket with the help of Terraform script. I want to go back to this, bucket option, and I want to create a new bucket with the help of Terraform script. Let's see and understand. I have an example. I just want to open this. So here is a main.tf. If I'm going to double click here, it will be open with the help of Visual Studio Code. I can open. So open with, let me check, it can be open with VS Code. Okay, let me open from here VS Code, Visual Studio Code, and so that you can check here script. Now I want to go ahead with file. In a file, I want to open a folder. And I would go ahead with C drive, and then terraform hands-on, and M1 S3 bucket. Okay, let me open file directly. I want to open file. Okay, so let me go to C drive, terraform hands-on, and M1 S3, and this file I want to open main.tf. This is one of example. Okay, let me copy this script, and I will paste in a notes first. First, understand the concept. Okay. Showing here a configure the AWS provider. So this is a script for provider AWS, and close here. And if you focus here, it is showing X key ID and secret access key. Let me check my access key ID and secret access key. This is my access key ID and secret access key. If you focus in the last four characters, so showing CTXX. Same here, CTXX, right? Then secret access key, last showing RNWE, showing here RNWE. And my region, because I want to create S3 bucket in Mumbai region, this is Mumbai region code. In your case, you can give your region name. AP-South-1 is my region name. And then this is the module. This module you can copy and paste from registry, Terraform registry. The last session I already discussed with you about a registry, right? So you can copy and paste. Nothing you have to do. As per your need, as per your requirement, you can change and modify to the modules if you have a good knowledge about the script. In this case, you can see bucket showing here this name. I would change this name. For example, this is, Zahra, and then bucket one. Bucket one. If you want to check, then go ahead with official site. This is official site. And one of option in official site is a registry. I already discussed with you in the last session. You can check about provider, you can check about module in registry. And with the help of registry, you can copy script and paste directly. And you can modify as per your need, as per your requirement. This time I'm going ahead with registry. So in the last session, I discussed with you about provider. You can go ahead and you can check about provider available in Terraform and Terraform support to which provider. And you can see the browse module. In a browse module, you will find information about resources. For example, AWS S3 bucket. S3 bucket is one of service in AWS. S3 bucket is one of resource in AWS. You can browse. If you will find the list of services, see here. One of module is for Terraform AWS module S3 bucket. Terraform module which create S3 bucket resources on AWS. You can go ahead with this. This time provider name is AWS. You can see in the right hand side, right? Provider AWS. And module is pre-configured available in a registry. This is module. You can see module here, and you can copy and paste. This is module detail. Same I already copied and paste in my case. This is module. Okay, so start with module and close module here. This is for versioning and close here. Fine. And now you can keep this script in your main.tf. I'm just going ahead with virtual machine. Okay, let me rename. It is not, not good. So what I'm going to do, I want to rename this directory. This directory I want to, rename with sudo mv, and directory name is Zahra Terraform project 1. I want to change to this name to Zahra, or let it be. Okay, so I'm going inside this Zahra and then Terraform project 1 and showing here main.tf. I want to open this file with the help of VM editor and then main.tf. Fine, let me copy script and I'm going to paste here. Fine, everything is fine till now. Okay, I want to save this information and it is saved. You can see main.tf. You can check with the help of cat command script. This is a script. Fine, and let me go ahead and discuss about commands. First command is terraform commands. Terraform commands. First command is init command for initialization. So terraform terraform init command for initialization. Means you want to initialize to this project, so the required plugins will be downloaded. Plugins will be downloaded. So let's see now. I'm just going to copy this command and I would give terraform init command for initialization. Unclose configuration block, terraform init. There are some problems with the configuration description described. Terraform configuration must be valid before initialization so that Terraform can determine which module and provider need to be installed. Block on main.tf line 10, there is no closing braces for the block. Okay, let me copy this issue and I want to resolve this issue. So I'm facing issue here. Showing main.tf line 10, there is no closing brace for this block. Before the end of the file, this may be cause incorrect. Brace nesting elsewhere in a file, in this file. So let me check script, something is missing. Opening and closing braces, and then open here and then close here. Okay, let me check in a script. Okay, I forgot one. I think it is not copied, so I'm just going to press I for insert and bracket. It is closed now. Let me save this information. So this problem is braces. So solution is this braces means braces, closing brace. Okay, let me try again. So terraform init command for initialization, showing downloading modules and downloading registry terraform.io. See, showing here. Oh, good. Let me copy this information and paste in a notes. It will tell you the multiple details. See, terraform init showing here initializing modules and downloading registry terraform.io, terraform AWS module S3 bucket, AWS 3.5.0 for S3 bucket. And then initializing the backend and initializing provider plugins. Plugins extend the functionality of Terraform. Finding the HashiCorp AWS version matching, installing HashiCorp AWS version 4, installed HashiCorp AWS version 4, signed by HashiCorp, and many more things. Terraform is created a log file.terraform and log.scl to record the provider selections it made above. The including file in your version control repository so that Terraform can guarantee to make same selection by default when you run Terraform init in the future. Showing here a Terraform has been successfully initialized. And then you may now begin working with Terraform, trying running plan. Before going to create resources, before going to implement, you can check your plan. So with the help of plan command, before going to create resources, you can check what kind of resources will be created. This is the next command, plan command. Okay, to see the changes, any changes that are required for your infrastructure, all Terraform commands show now work. If you ever set or change module or backend configuration for Terraform, rerun rerun this command to reinitialize your working directory. If you forgot, other commands will detect it and remind you do so if necessary. So before going to implement, before going to apply, before going to create resources, you can check what kind of resources will be created with the help of Terraform plan command. I'm just going for plan. So before going to run plan command, I want to show you what changes happened here. See main.tf and then ls-a means it is used to show the content. It is used to show files as well as directory, including hidden files and directories. You can see Terraform directory is created here. And then .terraform.log.scl. These two is a hidden directory in files. Blue color is a directory, white color is a file. If you are going to check inside this Terraform directory, hidden directory, you will find modules as well as provider. So this modules is downloaded from official site and provider is also downloaded from official site. If you want to check inside module, you can. Showing her here module.json and S3 bucket detail. And if you are going to check, module and S3 bucket, so it is showing a load detail. This is the beauty of initialize. You are going to download supported plugins as well as files and directories. It is saying that provide a detail registry.terraform.io. And if you are going to check inside here HashiCorp, and then inside HashiCorp it is showing AWS. This is provider. AWS is a provider. And inside AWS, you can check version, showing a lot of detail with the help of init command. Okay, I'm just going back and I want to use ls command. You will find only main.tf with the help of ls command. If you are going to give ls-a, it means you are going to check what kind of modules and provider downloaded from official site. Fine. Let's see now. Next is a plan command. So terraform plan. I want to press enter. Showing detail. What kind of resources will be created? You can check with the help of plan command. Terraform plan. It is showing detail. What kind of resources will be created? See, these all are the details. Now, I can use next command. Next command is, plan command. You can check, what kind of resources will be created. Let me go to plan command again. Plan command. Fine. Let me copy this detail so that you can go to the deep dive about S3. What kind of resources will be created if you are going to run next command, apply command. Apply command is used to create resources. So I'm going to copy this information. Fine. Let me keep separate. It will be helpful for you. So after run this command, you will find this detail. And in the last, you can see now you did not use the out. Out is a flag. Option to save this plan. So Terraform cannot guarantee to take exactly these actions if you run and then run terraform apply now. Means you can create a resources with the help of terraform apply command. Next command is the terraform apply. With the help of this command, you are going to create resources. It may be take a couple of minutes to be create resources. It depends on resource to resource. I'm going to create S3 bucket this time. So it will ask you the confirmation first. I'm going to run apply command. Asking for confirmation. So I want to give yes here. This is a constraint from S3 bucket side. This is not issue from uh, Terraform side. This issue from next is the issue. This issue related to S3 bucket because in a naming convention in S3 bucket you cannot give a capital letter. So validating S3 bucket only lowercase alphabetic characters are hyphen allowed in Zahara. That's why I was saying that okay, Zahara bucket 1. So inside script we need to change. So change name, bucket name, solution is change bucket name. So this time Zahara bucket 1, let me go ahead and change. I want to give clear command for clear screen. And then vim editor and then main.py. I want to change here. I want to press I for insert and let me change bucket name. Showing here Zahara bucket 1 and I want to start with small letter. This is naming convention for S3 bucket. So B I want to give cap small and I want to save this script. Fine. And let me apply again. I'm going ahead with yes confirm. If you'll focus, I want to copy only this information because there is a lot of information. And I want to keep here, you will find more information about this and then you will find this information. Showing here a plan for and asking confirmation, I give yes and then showing apply complete resource for edit and let me check now in S3 bucket. If I'm going ahead with bucket and previously there was 2 buckets, right? And with the help of Terraform script, one more bucket created successfully, Zahara bucket 1. This is the beauty of Terraform script. You can keep script inside your main.tf and after that you can create. And after create, if you want to delete directly, you cannot go to the console and searching resources and you are going to create. Directly with the help of one command, you can delete these all resources. Means if you want to delete this Zahara bucket 1, directly you can create with the help of one command, terraform one command. So this time destroyed command. So you can use terraform destroyed command. Terraform destroy. So let me destroy it. For example, I want to delete S3 bucket. So I can go ahead and delete. In a one glance, you can delete. If you focus, it is saying that destroyed, complete, and for destroyed. So, okay, let me copy this information and paste in the notes showing destroyed. If you will, check in bucket list, I want to reload this page. Deleted successfully. Only two buckets is here, 5, 6, 7, bucket 4, Shadab bucket 1. So you can create resources, you can delete resources with the help of Terraform script. And you can delete or create any resource. So for example, I have a multiple scripts. You can see this is for create EC2 instance. If you want to create virtual machine, you are not going for console or you don't have access from your company side on AWS account. So with the help of company will provide you only the virtual machine and they will give you access on EC2 as well as in Terraform. That time you are going to write down a script, you are going to create resources, you are going to create delete resources with the help of Terraform script. In this case, module 2 create EC2 instance.
Sorry, I have
So
a
for,
question.
yeah, please.
With the Terraform scripts, do I have to write them, or will the company itself, they provide scripts?
So as a DevOps engineer, you have to write down.
Oh, I have to write the scripts. Okay. Okay, so the scripts you have written in the Visual Studio Code. So will you provide that for me as well to have a look at?
I already copy and paste in the notes, Zara. This is your notes, right?
Yeah.
Here is a script.
Okay, so I just need to change my access key and secret key code.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
These things you have to change and region you have to change. The rest of the thing, it will be remain same.
Okay, so obviously in the training, I'm just going to copy and paste it, but in real life, do I have to write all of this? Like, do I have to write the script?
No, this is already available. This is already available in Terraform registry, official Terraform registry site. So you can copy and paste from the registry site. And
Okay.
then something is need to modify, you can modify as a DevOps engineer.
Okay, okay, I got it.
Yeah.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah. Let me go to next. For example, I want to create EC2 instance. So I can go to my examples. I want to open a file. And in this case, I want to go to EC2 instance. For example, you want to create EC2 instance, then you can see the provider detail, right? And then EC2 module. This module you can copy and paste from, registry. You can go to the official side, you can copy and paste. In this case, you can see source and version and a name single instance. And this is AMI ID T2 micro instance. For example, your company say, hey, we have T2 micro instance. Can you change from T2 micro instance to T2 medium? Just give here T2 medium or large or extra large or virtual machine. as per your need or requirement, your company need or requirement. You have to provide, detail of your key pair if you have already. Otherwise, you can create a new key pair also, and many more detail like monitoring and VPC, virtual private cloud. It is private isolated virtual network. This is network option, subnet ID, and then tags. So this is the next script. You can try your own. If you face any kind of issue, I will help you. This time I want to close this session. So this is next script you have to try. So I want to create EC2 instance with the help of this. So this is module. This is a script, terraform script for EC2 instance. If you want to create EC2 instance, then you have to go to this script. So I'm going to modify here, and you have to provide your own keys here, right? So it will be enough for my side for today. You can try your own second one. And I will, if you will face any kind of issue, I will help you tomorrow. And in the next session, we'll continue Terraform. It is enough for my side for today. Thank you. Thanks to listen to me.
Thank you. Could you please upload today's lesson as well? I can double check everything.
Sure, sure.
This script is making me crazy.
Yes, try yourself, and we'll discuss tomorrow if you'll face any issue.
Okay. Okay, great. Thank you.
Okay.
Thanks. Bye.